welcome to JobSkillshare.com. This is Danish, the founder of JobSkillshare.com, and today I am going to be doing another introduction video to invite IT professionals, IT students, or anyone who want to start an IT career. So, where do we start? Now, we are going to start with something that's very real because we do realistic stuff here, right? Basically, you went to Google and you typed something about help desk, how to become a help desk, and my video popped up, and you're here today. You're watching me right now. Or maybe you went on YouTube, you watched some video, and on the right side you watched my video again, and again you're here. Or maybe somebody referred you, or some other way you're looking to become IT professional. Now, how did it started? How did this whole platform started? And where are we right now? Is it really real stuff here? Let me give you guys an example here. I started this video 2 years ago, probably 3 years ago, how to become help desk and support, and I give basically a pathway, some steps to how to become a IT professional. And in that video, I got a lot of comments that, you know, this is pretty good stuff and all that. So some of the viewers actually requested me to create a course. So I was like, you know, okay, let's do that because a lot of friends are asking me how to become an IT professional, and it's becoming harder for me to kind of explain things again and again, again and again. How about I just make a course and then give them this link? So I created that on Udemy, and I had 10 students, and now I have more than 6,000 students. So that tells the demand for IT, and the course is working. If it wasn't a good course, then people would be, they won't be coming in every day with 50-40 students, and then the results that they got totally amazed me, and I'm just shocked that I got these results. Basically, I just created the course, and I was like, you know, you can use this course, and when you're new IT students, you can use this course to advance your skills, or maybe you want to get a job. And some people just came up to me and they, you know, Donnie, I got a job because of you. And the feeling that I got over there is just unbelievable. This is the feeling that made me keep going, keep creating more courses. And then I get these comments again and again and again that I got a job, I got this in interview because of your video, I passed the interview, or something like that, something positive. 99.9% the comments are positive. Some are, maybe they don't agree with me, maybe they don't agree with my teaching style, maybe they don't agree with my way of doing things, which is fine. I mean, 99 point, in my terms, 99% versus 1% is pretty good. And I try to even cut off that 1%, but it's really hard to do that. But we're going to keep trying. I never give up. So, you came from YouTube, you came from Google, you came from anywhere, and you want to be an IT person. And let's say, for example, you're a student. You're a student. You're going to you're going to college, or you're going to university, and you're taking IT courses. You're taking all these Microsoft courses, Microsoft 2012 configuration, admin configuration, advanced configuration, Linux administration, and all that. You're seeing everything. You know you like it. But you don't know exactly how people use this at work. What happens? What kind of calls do they get? What type of things do they work on? How do they utilize this education that you're taking right now? Maybe you're in this umbrella of confused umbrella right now. There's another person who's brand new to IT. He just wants to know exactly what we do. This person is working and helping other people at home, friends. He really likes this stuff, and then he heard about some IT friends, and they're enjoying, they got the jobs, and you know, this person wants to be like them, and because he has the potential, he wants to learn. Maybe this is you, and you're watching me right now. There's another person right here. He works with in a different field, maybe customer service, because he works with other people, or she works with other people, and you deal with computer problems, you deal with users, and you do technical stuff, and you're like, there's another IT person sitting somewhere else, and he's doing more technical stuff than this, which I can't solve, so I send it to him, and he solved the problems. I really like that. But I can also fix the problems. So why not I become an IT person? More money, more fun. I mean, it's up to you, but that's what I think. And there's another person, he just want to change career and want to become an IT person. So that this person and this person has something in common now, because they don't know what's going on in IT, but they have this, feeling that they can be a technical person. Whatever situation you are in, whatever scenario you can put in there right now, let's say you have no clue about IT, but you're seeing the trend is moving towards IT. There's a lot of IT jobs. IT is not just an IT person, support, help desk. There's other things in IT too. IT is a big IT, and there's software developers, there's system administrators, Cisco engineers, and there's so many people, so many titles in under IT, so many jobs, and you want to be that person. You want to get to that the person that you're looking at right now, and you see you want to be this person. The problem is a lot of people give up when they get confused and when they get frustrated about things like this stuff, this switches and routers that I see right here. Man, this look ridiculous. I can't do this. I mean, this is too much. And when you look at the black screen and all the commands, you just give up. 90% people in the beginning, as I know from my students, they give up in the beginning. Nobody gives up when they go in details, because how fun it is and things get so easy, and then you're like, oh man, this is becoming fun now. This is where I am doing this. This whole platform is created on this whole idea, is that we will show you actually, we will take you from A to Z. How do we do things? So here I have a diagram from Microsoft, and in this video we are here, start here. It's the beginning of IT. Like, you are going to school right now and you're in this spot where you don't know anything about IT, because there's so many other fields, so many learning paths, so many different paths in there. Where are you interested in? And that's what I'm going to clear out today. So I'm going to give you an example here. If you are a person who like to work with computers, and you're okay talking to users, helping them out, solving their problems. For example, let's say somebody's working on email and email is not working, and then you want to be that person to solve these kind of issues, or you want to fix something, something is broken in the computer or anything like that, then you are considering to become an IT professional. That means IT professional could be a customer support, which is exactly where you want to be then. So if I click here, then you can see work as a customer support technician, enterprise admin, server admin, system admin, database admin, and I'm going to go through each of these but I want to first talk about other fields right here. So let's say you're a person who is more into programming, you're going to take a developer field right here. So then you can go to database access and web services and all this stuff. This is what developers do. There could be a web developer. You could become a web developer, designing and creating codes for websites, or you could be a Windows developer. Let's go back to that. You could be a Windows developer. You could be a Windows developer designing codes for programs, Windows programs, or creating or fixing a program that already been designed by somebody, and then you're just doing coding. So that's for like developers who are specifically working as a programmers. So there's a company, let's say my company jobskillshare.com, and there will be a department that will have few developers, 5 or 6, or depending on how big the company is and what kind of programs they're using. You will have these people. They will have their own section, their own managers and directors and all that. So you will have this whole section. So do you want to go here? Then you're going to have to take programming languages and get to that point. Since I'm not a developer, I can't really talk too much about them, because that was just to kind of give you a idea. If you're in this spot right here, you might want to go and check out this section. Okay, let's say you want to go to
IT professional, which is my side, IT infrastructure area. That is IT professionals who work on computers as a technicians. So now when I say computer work as a customer support technician, this could have so many titles. I can tell you right now: help desk support, desktop support, help desk analyst, desktop support 1, 2, 3, and all these levels in there. Customer support specialist, computer support specialist. All these can fit in this title, and this is where we're gonna go in detail after this, when we're done with this whole little video right here. Enterprise administrator, server administrator, server admin, they all can be fit in system engineer job who are more towards servers. So let's say you go to a company and then you have a networking team, and in networking team you have few people who are working on servers, and then you will have few people who are working on networking Cisco devices, which is another field of IT. So that's why we have these little different fields for each department. So let's say you want to be a person and then you have database area where you have database administrators. You'll have a department will have like 2-3 database administrators, database developers, and all that. You'll have server administrators, depending on what kind of titles they're using. It doesn't matter: server engineer, server administrator, junior server administrator, all that. You will have it here. And like I said, in service in support tech, you will have all these help desk, computer support specialists, all these titles in this area. Then you have another field in IT too, which is business analyst area, which is more of not too much technical stuff. It's more of like a lot of business side of IT. But let's start from IT professional today. Now you're telling me that, Danny, you're talking about IT professional here and all these names and everything. We know that. Now, where can I get information? How can I start it? I know the basics of computers. I know all this stuff. Now tell me, where can I take the course?
Well, we teach you with something very basic. And a basic in a way that we don't say that we're going to teach you what is mouse, keyboard, and stuff like that. For that, we give you resources. That's one of our main things, that we check the resources and we approve the resources in a way that will help you become an IT person, not just a normal fixing and stuff like that, but to become an IT person. So at least you're able to grasp this knowledge or these terms that we're talking in these courses. So we give you that, and then you basically start with these basic level hands-on courses. First of all, we talk about ticketing system. Usually people don't talk about this in certification courses and things like that, and now they might be, but back in the days, in 4 years ago, this is the reason we created this course. Based on top ticketing systems, we combined it, created the course, and now when people go to interview, they know about ticketing systems. And we have so many students coming into us that they didn't know anything about ticketing systems. They never heard of it. I went to interview and they're asking about ticketing system, and I didn't know anything. And that is one of the reasons we did this. Then we have Active Directory user management. A lot of people will, yes, teach you Active Directory domain controller, but nobody's shown this in a way that how does it even process, the whole process works from HR to IT. Then you add a person, then you do all that little stuff that you only see at work, or either somebody needs to sit down with you and tell you all this stuff. So this is what we did. We created a course on that, and then we have a big help desk support specialist course where you actually learn technical skills. This is where you become that IT pro. So from help desk is a process. The Active Directory, that's also a little technical, but it's still a process. And the help desk is where every unique person, every IT person has their own training, has their own way of doing things, proactive IT, making things done ahead, so then you're good. So that's what we did. And then we created Office 365, so we keep up with the technology, because Office 365 was nowhere near when we started the help desk. It was there, but it was really not adapted. But now so many people are adapting it, so we created a course on that, and that helped a lot of people by putting these courses on their resumes. And then external resources, like we talked about. We talk about external resources where we look for
answers to the questions that we're getting. Like for example, we get a lot of questions. Are you guys doing certifications? We say no, we don't have certifications right now, but there's ProfessorMesser.com, there are other ITFreeTraining.com, and they're doing these very professional type of courses, and we cannot just reinvent the wheel. We share that, blended it to our courses, and then we create more on top of that. And now what we are doing now in future, our goal is to transition from help desk to system admin. It's still in a midway right now. We are actually going to take a route of MCSA and kind of not do the certification focus, but at the same time you will learn a lot by installing a server, configuring a server. How do we do things in real world? Like, you know, a server is not just installing a server. When you install a server, you need to make sure it has a static IP available to you. There's a DNS entry. Why do you even need this server? What are the purposes? I mean, there are many purposes for the Windows servers, IS server, web servers, application servers. There's so many things that you can do on that servers. So we talk about the reality here, just like we did in help desk course. And the next goal is to virtualization systems administrator. This is a new thing, you know. You remember, server hardware is going away. I mean, people that had 50 servers, the hardware, if they had 50 physical server, now they only have like 20 or maybe 10. Doesn't even matter. Maybe they don't even have like few of them virtual servers, and they're running everything from virtualization. Virtualization is becoming a main thing in landing in a system administrator job. You cannot land a job without knowing Hyper-V or VMware. It is just going to be really hard for you. So this is why we are building a new course. It's going to call Virtualization System Administrator, and it's not going to be just VMware or Hyper-V. It's going to be another like open source in an open source system where you will learn about virtualization. Then after that, we are going to advance more, and we're going to go to cloud system administrator. This is future, so we're talking about future right now at this moment. So you can see your route. If you start with just help desk ticketing system, Active Directory, help desk, these 4 courses right here will let you will be able to go ahead and talk to people and apply for jobs while you're doing your certifications. So this is becoming your second resource to quickly get in there and start applying for jobs, and then you can even make your companies pay for your certifications. That's what we tell people, that's how you can do things smartly and save time and money. Now, of course, if you are ready, you have listened to me for so long now, you're like, okay, I'm done. This is what exactly I need. What I need to do, you need to go to jobskillshare.org and go to click on membership level. We have free membership, which is going to give you access to the resources, reading, videos, and everything in this course. You will watch the videos, but there are some sections that we created for our membership plus members, and these are the members that get certificate and access to special courses, and there are more advantages and stuff like that. And what is the new thing that we have started these days now? We actually came up with IT hands-on labs. So for example, before a few years ago, we will tell people, okay, this is in video and using our server. We will tell people, let's go talk about Active Directory, and we will log into the server, we will create a video, and then people will ask questions. Hey, is there a lab available? Can I do this at home? And because I don't have resources, what can I do? So we have created labs for these courses that you see right here. Help desk, Active Directory, help desk, all these courses can be covered through our labs now. So let's say, for example, you're doing Active Directory user management and you want to practice on your own server. You'll simply go ahead to Start IT Career with Hands-on IT Labs, or you will go to the course that you're taking. So for example, you're taking Active Directory course, you will click on it, and then you will get your own lab demo like this, and where you will connect, and as soon as you connect, you will see that you have a web browser access to your own domain controller inside the browser. It depends on how many days and all that will be in the course. But again, this is another advanced feature that we're coming up with now, and we're adding actually more and more resources to actually cover the system admin and virtualization system administrator courses through labs. This will have like 5 or 6 servers and things like that, and very high-end servers with a lot of memories and storage, where it's going to give you just a real world administrator experience. So at the end, when you finish all these, you should be at the level where a lot of people want to get in when they start with just knowing no knowledge about IT, and now they have so much that they can go anywhere, and that is the goal of jobskillshare.org. So I know I will get a lot of emails and questions about how do I really start. First, click on membership, get the free membership, register. Once you register, you'll get to a dashboard. You can start from there, or you can easily come over here, all courses, don't click on it, and click on this all-in-one IT Pro learning path. And this course, when you're actually logged in, you can just click on start the course, and basically this is what I discussed in that video, is about introduction, and then giving some basic information if you, depending on what your level of IT is, and then if you are not familiar with terms and some of the things, we discuss that with you. We show the resources, and then the first real world course, Active Directory, Office 365, help desk administrators, and then when you're ready for jobs, you actually do some of the hands-on training on our labs, and then you do the success interview questions. These are the people in this section, they have already landed jobs, and thank you to them. I'm very grateful to a lot of people that they came back and then shared all their questions in interview and some of the answers. So I hope this helped you also, and if you have any questions, make sure you put it in the comment and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. See you guys in our platform.